Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, my man.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, welcome. Welcome and congratulations on becoming the first Rimpage coach in Africa. So
Yeah.
great news. Great. Now, which city are you in?
I'm in Freetown, western
Freetown.
area.
Okay.
That's about, yeah, the dead west,
Okay.
where you have the pen. It's called Godrich.
Okay.
And, yeah. And my area is it's a bit new because it's close to the mountains. Like people are building, getting to the mountains like that.
Okay.
Close by there was when we had the mudslide. It's not in my area, but just
Uh-huh.
close by there because people are building close to the mountains, and that's not good. So they're getting people off from stopping them to build houses in those areas
Uh-huh.
where the hazard, just happened.
Okay.
We hope this year we don't have any mudslide.
Okay. 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 Well, I want to explain the program for you so you'll know how to give the certifications and you can get started on that and start getting paid for those. So I'm going to share my screen and okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I sent you a link to the certification or to the assessment to share with players. If the players click on that link, it'll take them to this website and it explains the 5 fundamental shots that we we certify them on. So it gives them all the information here. And again, you can come to the same website when you click on that link. And once they click certify my skills, this button appears several times on that page. If they click any one of them, like right there, certify my skills, it takes them to this form. And this is where they tell us about themselves. So we get information about the player, but it's this section I really wanted to show you. So we ask them, how will you take the assessment? They have a few options here. The first one is, I will record myself. And so this is an option for them. They can record themselves taking the assessment and they'll get the blue check mark, their certification here. This is the certification they get once they complete the assessment. This check mark will be blue if they record it themselves. But if they come to a trainer like you, a Rimpage coach, then their certificate will have the green check mark on it. So that's one option for them. They can choose right here, I will record myself, or they say, I have a coach or a trainer who can do it for me. Now, this is a coach or a trainer who is not a Rimpage coach. They can still do it, and we'll just ask that coach if they want to become a Rimpage coach afterwards. And then this last one is where you fit in. This is a certified Rimpage coach, which is you. And what we'll do is refer players to you. So if any players in Freetown sign up to take this assessment and they choose this option, we'll send them to you so they can take the assessment. So you can give them that assessment. But this is if they sign up on their own. But if you know players, you can send them this link and they will, if they're a player that you referred, then you have to be the one who gives the assessment, so you get credit for that. So you can refer players, or if they just hear about it, they can click on the site. So that's how they find out about the assessment. They click here. Once they fill out all of that information, they click here and they go pay for it. And that's when we do the referral. We'll let you know that a player needs to take the assessment and we'll give that player your information so the two of you can arrange a time for a time to meet up so you can record them. And here is what the
Okay.
assessment or some information about it. Okay. Can you see this diagram of the basketball court?
Yes.
Okay. So there are 5 spots, and I'm sorry, there are 5 shots that we test them on at 15 different spots on the court. So there are five spots that are short range, and that's the red stars here. And then there are 5 spots that are mid-range, that's the purple stars, and then 5 spots that are long range. And just for easy reference, this line running across is the baseline. This line here represents the left wing. This is the center, and that's the right wing. So the assessment will start at A1, and they'll take 5 shots from A1. I'm sorry, they'll take each of the 5 shots 10 times to see how many they can make out of 10. So from A1, they'll take a total of 50 shots because they're taking each of the 5 shots 10 times, and we see how many out of 10 they can make. And then they move to the left wing, and they take 50 shots from here. Each of those 5 shots, they take 10 times to see how many out of 10 they can make. And what you'll do is record them taking these shots, and you'll mark how many out of 10 they made. And then after that, they'll move over to A3, and this is still close range, so A3, and they'll take 50 shots. They'll take each of the 5 shots 10 times, see how many out of 10 they can make, and then you mark it. And then they move to A4, again, 50 shots. The 5 fundamental shots they take 10 times each, see how many they can make out of 10, and you mark it. And then A5. And then that's where you stop the video. That's the short range, and then you can send that video to us. And then they do the same thing from mid-range. They start at B1, they take 50 shots, B2, 50 shots, B3, 50 shots, B4, and B5, 50 shots. And then you can stop the video. That's the mid-range video, and you can send that one to us. And the last one is the long range. So these are the 5 shots. I'll show you here. Okay, let's do it this way. And here, every shot that is not a dunk or a layup is a variation of one of these 5 shots, and that's why they're the fundamentals of great shooting. So that's just catch and shoot, no dribbling, spot up jump shot. Pull up off the dribble, dribbling to the left. So the player is moving to his left, he pulls up, takes that shot. Same thing to the right. Pull up off the dribble, moving right. Next one is turning. Turning over the right shoulder. And turning over the left shoulder. What we find is a lot of players favor one shot or another. They're not balanced. A balanced player can do everything on the right side just as well as he can do it on the left side. Also, players can certify both of their hands. This particular player can shoot both hands. So he can do all of those shots with the left hand and with the right hand. A player can choose if he wants to certify his right hand, so he'll only take these shots with the right hand, or he can choose to certify the left hand and only take these shots with the left hand, or he can certify both hands. So he'll take all the shots with both hands. When a player is balanced, he can score more efficiently. He has more confidence that if you leave him open, he has confidence that he can take and make that shot. And so he can score faster with less energy. So each of those 5 shots, let's go back here. Each of those 5 shots we just saw, the player will take from each one of these stars. So the assessment has a total of 750 shots for each hand. So if they're only certifying the right hand, they're going to take a total of 750 shots, 50 from each star. And again, you'll record how many they make out of 10. Once you send us the video, we will process the video. We'll make sure all of the shots count towards certification, meaning they have to perform those shots correctly. And that's why they get the green check mark when they come to you, because you're able to make sure they perform the shots correctly. So once you send us the video, we'll process it, and then we'll send you your payment, and we'll send the player their certification.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Good. So it's after these exercises, these shooting exercises, that they play a scrimmage one-on-one, or because I want to know if this is like the training process where you get to train them out to shoot, but still, it's my grading process, which I know, and it's also theirs, right? It's also theirs
Yes.
to become the top player. On what your exercises and video reports. That's when it counts. That's what it is. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yes. Now, a player can join Rimpage and start competing without taking the assessment. They don't have to take the assessment to start competing as a Rimpage athlete. But we do want to offer a way for players to improve once they become a Rimpage athlete. If they want to improve, then this is what we offer to help them improve. Because what we'll do is we'll take their training data. In fact, let me show you the form that we look at. And you will have a form that's similar to this that you can use to score the player. So remember the A1 star on the court?
Yeah.
That's this one here, A2 right there, A3, A4, A5. So this whole section here is for short range. And then this whole section, remember the purple stars? This is for mid range. And then the blue stars is for long range. Yes. So you will have one of these. So when the player takes his first 10 shots, the spot up shot from A1, let's say he makes 8 of those. So you'll just put an 8 there. And then from the same A1 spot, when he takes his shot off the dribble going left, let's say he makes all 10 of those. So you mark 10 there, and you're just marking how many he made out of 10. And these are close range shots, so they're easy. So most likely they're going to make all or most of these. So he takes 10 shots, and you can see here, he made 46 out of 50, so he shot 92%. Now, these percentages we will calculate. All you have to do is just mark how many out of 10 they made. We'll do the calculations. And then he moves on to the second spot, A2. A2 is going to be the left wing, if you remember. Right there, A2,
Yes.
left wing.
Yes.
So he takes 10 shots that are spot up shots. Let's say he makes 10 of those. 10 shots off the dribble going left. Let's say he makes 10, and he continues to make all of these. Again, these are close range. They're easy shots, so you should be able to make all 10 of those. So he made 50 out of 50, 100% there.
Got
And
it. Got it.
he performed similarly from each of these.
Got it.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll look at their percentages, and we'll see which shots were his strongest and his weakest, and we'll put together a training plan based on his performance. And that lets the player know what to practice when he practices. And by always focusing on his weakest shot and improving it, he can progressively get better and better. So that's where the certification comes in for Rimpage players. Again, they don't have to take the certification to play for Rimpage, but this is what we offer to help them improve.
Before they get into competing. If they feel like.
Yes, they can start competing right away. But if while they're competing, they want to be improving, then they can take this certification.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, okay. Perfect. I understand.
Okay. And that's it. So once you have a player who wants to get certified, you can give him the link to come to this website. And you can also come to this website so you can use it to explain everything to the player. The player has any questions, you can use this website to answer those questions about the certification.
Yeah, I'm having a session actually tomorrow.
Okay.
This is very good. I'm going to try to go back to that. I wish you could send me the video of you explaining so I go through it again in the night
Okay.
because I'm very old school. I'm 50 years old.
Uh-huh. Okay.
39, but I'm trying to see if I could register those because I used to have this foundation that I told you license, so I'm going to give all of them the opportunity, and it's really kind of challenging because I have to spend some time with most of them, but I like for all of them to get to it so that you get to
Yes.
see them growing, and you get to support them growing, and you get to know that okay, we've made this, we could give him a try because I want to
Okay.
get them out. If I'm
Yes.
not, I'm working for them to get out. That's the agreement I'm going to be making with you. I don't
Okay.
want them here. You cannot train your child and it's here. There's nothing here. Nothing here to go back to. I'm
Yes.
50 and I get given the award. Imagine they gave me the GOAT award this year because I played in the league.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how I look. You know, I keep
Yes.
saying it because I want you to understand that I'm going to spend my energy, my time on
Okay.
for them to get out. Okay, it's for them
Yeah.
to get out. That's why
Well, it's a
I'm
great
working
opportunity
hard.
for them, and it's one that they can easily get into and start seeing the rewards from it right away. So I
Okay,
will send you this video so you can look at it and review it. And if you have any questions, you can contact me.
okay, all right.
Also,
Let's get on it then.
if you know any other coaches, you can tell them about this program. If
Oh yes, I have. Yes,
okay.
I have. Even I think you have Coach Hafiz. Hafiz
Yes.
works alongside me at the
Yes.
beach basketball court. And he's my boy. Yes, he's my
Okay.
boy. And
Perfect. Perfect.
most of the time we walk together. And I think we have other guys that would like to have the opportunity. I'm going to talk to them, and
Okay.
I'm going to have like a session, like a workshop. I'm going to record that session and send it to you so that you
Okay.
know I've started your work.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've started your work, and you will see that all those who I will say these are coaches, they will have to come. And so when we have, because we're going to have more kids coming, because
Okay.
I live on the west and there are a lot of kids, there are a lot of players.
Okay.
But then we are going to register them. We're going to register them, and it's just so good. I'm having a vacation program, so my vacation program will be to teach these
Okay.
and also get them to register and also show you what I'm doing during the vacation. So maybe you can look at it and say, okay, well, this is good, and then I think it deserves this, then because
Okay. Yes.
old man movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, there's another
Nice
player
talking.
there named Lansana who wants to be a Rimpage player, but he said he's having trouble finding competition. So I told him maybe he could contact you and you could help him set up matches with your players. So could I give
Nice.
him
And I
your
like.
information?
Yeah, yeah. I work
Okay.
for you now, so just get them to me and I'll get going.
Perfect.
Aye,
Perfect.
aye, sir.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
All right. You take care.
Emmanuel Bassey, signing out. All right. One.